summary. Remember now, the Sooners would have a bigger lead, but they have missed 2 field goals in this game. Duncan in a slump, and he's missed 2. And so the score stands at 7-3.
What a goal line stand for Texas, huh? First and goal inside, what, 2.5, 2-yard line? No points for Oklahoma.
Second down and 10. Here's a short drop. Batted down and incomplete. Jimmy Wilkerson from Omaha, Texas, makes the play.
And such a tough play for a quarterback because both receivers are running out routes at 5 yards, and the defensive line reads that block. They read that offensive guy going for his ankles. There's Wilkerson. He's going to be right there. But watch the receivers. They just go out like that. There's no one else to throw to. The tight end comes out, the slot goes out, and Wilkerson times it and says, I know you're going to throw the quick one. I'm just going to jump and out at that. Texas
with 2 plays to get 10 yards. Field goal doesn't do them any good. They need 10 for a first down. Here's your third down. Sims. Deep end zone, intercepted! Oklahoma intercepts in the end zone. Antonio Perkins, the redshirt freshman from Lawton, Oklahoma.
Antonio Perkins, the nickelback. He and Woolfolk have come in. They're going to see it. Texas is going to run seams. Slot guys, all 4 seams. Chris tries to look off. He says, I got it one-on-one. Let's put it up and see what happens. Throws a duck. Threw a duck. He misfired on the throw, and that allowed Perkins to get there. Look at how fast. Perkins came from behind, and that ball was poorly thrown, and that allowed Perkins to make the play.
There was heat on Chris from behind.
I didn't see that. Did he get hit?
Throw.
Did he get hit? Well,
there
that
was intense heat coming.
Right. I had my eyes downfield. I saw the ball just flutter, and that's what allowed it.
Now first down. And Quentin Griffin will try to take it over for a couple of yards, and Johnson hits him right now along with Rawls. Plenty of time left in this game.
And here's the tough thing for Oklahoma right here. As we go back to the last play.
Second down and 8 is our situation. Here at a 7-3 game.
Let me go with my original thought here, Greg. This is where Oklahoma has problems, controlling the clock. They only have really one style of game, and that's to throw the ball. Let's see if the quarterback, White, can give them some extra runs with his legs.
Here's White. Throws to Griffin underneath. He slips the first tackle, but not Rawls. Rawls comes in hard to clean it up.
Texas defense is impressive. We talked about Oklahoma being so fast and moving to the ball. Texas has a defense now just like that. I mean, you put the ball out in the flat, and 11 guys are buzzing towards it.
I'm going to tell you, folks, it may come down to Jeff Ferguson again, and he'll boom one. He's a monster punter for OU. They'd love to get a first down out of Jason White in the offense right here, but what do they dare do?
Texas is going to come at him. Texas is coming at him.
How high a risk will they take? White's going to sprint for it. He's got a shot at it. White steps out of bounds at the marker. First down, Oklahoma.
Since White's legs, that is the difference in this game. As he responded, I don't know if I've seen a backup quarterback respond to an injury in a bigger game and do what Jason White has. He's 14 for 19. He's ran the option on 4th and 1 to pick it up. He ran the quarterback draw, and there, with the blitz coming, he dodged Johnson, maybe the best defensive player on the field, and picks up a first down.
You got the little Derek Johnson. He ain't so little either. Big Derek Johnson on the inside and stepped around into the outside. And here's your first down for the Sooners. Clock inside of 7 now. Inside shuttle to Griffin. And Rawls can't bring him down, and Griffin breaks the tackle and makes it to the 35-yard line. ABC Sports presentation of college football brought to you by Chevy Trucks, the most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road. Burger King, home of the Whopper. SBC, we're on it. and original Coors. Nothing beats an original. The State Fair of Texas. A lot of folks are going to spill out to that midway. Spill some dollars, millions it means to the Dallas economy. This game here. White is back, facing pressure. He'll take it off again for another first down. Slides to midfield. He's at the 50-yard line. And Jason White, the runner, is beating Texas. That's a 15-yard run.
Well, D.D. Lewis got Jason White just as he slid there. This was not a quarterback draw. But as Quentin Griffin went out, 3 Texas players, you can't see one just out of the screen, went with him. Another busted assignment from Texas. They've only made a couple. Watch as he slides. D.D. Lewis puts it out of him, and the Oklahoma bench just erupted. But remember, rules are a little different in college football than professional football. That would be a penalty in professional ball.
Now time permits. Stay tuned for the Thrifty Carvana postgame report. We'll have scores and highlights from around the country. Oklahoma, 5:52 to go. At midfield, the toss. Griffin, the corner, cuts, battles his way to the 46-yard line. D.D. Lewis bringing him down, and we check in with John Saunders.
Brent, you asked the question, how did Indiana put up that number of points against Wisconsin? One reason, they couldn't stop the run. LeBron Williams, 56 yards, one of his 6 touchdowns, 449 yards rushing for Indiana alone, 63-32, the most Wisconsin has given up since 1890.
Oh, my. The running game. Who would have figured that? 5 minutes now.
Texas has all 3 timeouts, remember.
Here's second down. White tosses for another first down. How about this backup quarterback? Put it in the hands of Antoine Savage. And Jason White leading the Sooners right down the field.
Brent, I'm going to defer to you on this one. You've been at it longer than I have. Have you ever seen a quarterback come in as a backup in a bigger game and perform like this?
Never.
I haven't either. This time, under pressure. 5 minutes to go in the game. He hung in the pocket, was patient, found the right guy. Texas now is kind of chasing their tail a bit now, Brent. They just are running for guys. They're losing their poise. If I'm Kyle Reese, I would blitz. I'd say grab a man, blitz, and let's go for it because the zone is breaking down.
Sooners inside the 35. Jason sprints away again. Jason twists toward that first down marker, and Corey Redding. Check in with Jackaroo.
Well, Brent, one of the things that Jason White has going for him is a very talented group of receivers. Last year, Oklahoma threw for a total of 289 completed passes. Returning players on the sidelines and on that OU team accounted for all but 13 of those receptions.
Second down and 1. Today it is Jason White, the runner, with the option look, right straight ahead.
I think now Texas will have to stop Oklahoma and use their timeouts. They're going to have to get a stop here and use their timeouts. Mac Brown thinking of the strategy. They can't give up any more time, and they have to start thinking of the clock to come back in this game.
White's last 4 runs, ladies and gentlemen, for 10 yards, 15 yards, 9 yards, and 2 yards for a first down. A magnificent effort.
He didn't have any timeouts.
He didn't have any. He's got to get in there.
You might as well take a 5-yard penalty. It's not the worst thing in the world.
There it is.
It's a good thing this isn't basketball. That would have been a technical.
It's a good thing Chris Webber.
That's right. Us people from Michigan remember that one.
Who can ever forget it?
That's a bad feeling. You go and turn around and call timeout, and the ref says, sorry.
Yeah, right. And Quentin Griffin says, get in there, man.
But
We
you
don't
know
have
what?
any timeouts.
In this situation, 5 yards is not the worst thing in the world. Time is the huge factor now.
First and 15, they want to kill 310. Jason down at the 28-yard line. Now it is Sooners' second down coming up.
The ball has not been spotted yet. The 25-second clock has not started. Here it goes. Let's see. Oklahoma should snap this ball real close to the end of the clock.
Here's White. Hit on the release, deflected, and almost intercepted by Jammer off the deflection. He went diving for it that time.
Oklahoma has to do what Oklahoma does. They throw the ball. They drop back in the pocket. You see him, White right there. Speed moving, throws the ball, gets pushed into right through the hands of the receiver. Who was that? The receiver that time. Mark Clayton, number 9. Right through his hands. That was a decent throw.
Third down and 2:21. Great protection. Can't find anybody. Now throws in zone. Incomplete. And it is 4th down. And now what will Stoops do? His field goal kicker has misfired twice today. This would be a long one. Do you pooch punt it and play field position at the 2-minute mark? There's Duncan. Missed a 42 and a 24-yarder in 6 of his last 7.
And this would be, what, about 45, 44 yards? They're going to pooch it, aren't they? No, they're going to try to kick it.
Now the quarterback, Jason White, remembers the holder. If a direct snap, they could pooch it. Instead, they could go for the 45-yarder. There it is, the pooch punt. Off the lateral from White. Inside the 5-yard line. What did he do? What was Basher doing? It was headed for the end zone. Oh, my.
We said maybe someone will make a big mistake. Is that the big mistake? Still plenty of time left. 2:06. Texas has their timeouts left, all 3 of them.
Chris Sims, 97 yards. Chris Sims and the Longhorns with a first down in the 3 after a mental mistake.